Welcome back to the 17 News at Noon podcast, where we share your news on your schedule.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, this is 17 News at Noon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Maddie Jansen, in today for Nicole Gitsky. Kern County Public Health reported 2 new COVID-19 deaths and 161 new cases this morning. These bring the county's total to 29,773 cases and 294 deaths. More than 1,200 people have recovered from the virus, and another 3,100 plus are presumed recovered. More than 1,300 are isolated at home, and 183 people are being treated for COVID-19 in local hospitals. And we just learned earlier this week from Public Health Director Matt Constantine that the situation at local hospitals is better than it has been in months, but he urged people not to let their guards down. The CDC is telling states to prepare for large-scale distribution of a coronavirus vaccine by November 1st. That's according to an August 27th letter written by CDC Director Robert Redfield to state governors and was obtained by NBC News. The governors are being asked for their help in expediting applications for distribution centers that will be set up and operated by medical supply company McKesson. That includes considering waiving requirements that would prevent these facilities from being fully operational by November 1st. Dr. Redfield says the licensing waivers will not compromise the safety or integrity of the vaccines. The letter does not say if a vaccine will indeed be ready by that time. Hundreds of people showed up outside the KGET studios yesterday to get a free COVID-19 test. Once again, we teamed up with Kern County Public Health to give people the opportunity to get tested for free, even if you have no symptoms. This is the second time we've hosted such an event in less than a week. 418 people got tested yesterday and 375 people got tested Friday, bringing the total to 793. Our thanks to the Kern Community College District for the use of the testing site at 22nd and L in downtown Bakersfield. And at this point, we don't have any further plans for a future testing drive. A man was hit and killed last night in northwest Bakersfield. It happened just before 9:40 p.m. on Callaway Drive, just north of Rosedale Highway. Police say the man was walking outside a crosswalk. Police say the driver stayed on scene and cooperated with the investigation, and they do not suspect that drugs, alcohol, or speeding played a part. Well, we are headed for an extreme heat wave this Labor Day weekend, and it's not just Kern County. Much of the state will be under extreme heat warnings. In light of that, PG&E and the California Independent System Operator are urging customers to conserve energy, especially during the afternoons and evenings. Some tips: don't use large appliances between 3 and 9 p.m. Put off vacuuming, laundry, dishwashing, and computer time. Adjust your thermostat to 78 degrees or higher, or turn it off if you'll be away from home. Use a fan and draw the shades to help keep cool. A flex alert has been issued for Saturday through Monday. As of this morning, though, the California ISO gave no indication of a need for rotating outages like those experienced last month. Today, local law enforcement and firefighters are holding the first ever Voices for Victims barbecue fundraiser in downtown Bakersfield. Truxton Avenue and L Street, cars lined up down there. Those tri-tip sandwiches are really drawing them in. They are selling tri-tip sandwiches from Pork Chop and Bubba's now until 2 p.m. for $10. And it's all in hopes that reward money will help bring in witnesses to solve violent crimes. In the past decade, donations for the Secret Witness Fund nonprofit have been few and far between. Then 2 years ago, the mothers of the Bakersfield Three, Diane Byrne, Jane Parent, and Cheryl Holzenbake, went in front of the Kern County Board of Supervisors, asking for their help to save the program. Together, they raised tens of thousands of dollars for the fund. Now the group, along with the DA's office, local law enforcement, and firefighters, are hoping this barbecue can raise even more and maybe entice more people to come forward and help solve cases.
You're getting something in return too. You're getting that satisfaction to know that you're giving hope to another family.
17 News is your local election headquarters. Facebook will ban new political ads for the week leading up to Election Day, November 3rd, and remove posts that try to suppress or discourage voting. Mark Zuckerberg made that announcement this morning. The announcement came as part of a series of steps to address concerns about how Facebook could be used to manipulate the election, and included a warning from Zuckerberg about potential unrest around the United States related to the election. All right, we're going to take a look at your forecast with Kevin now as we head towards this extreme heat wave.
Well, we are expecting the heat in terms of temperatures. Our hottest day of the season so far is 108 in Bakersfield. That was set back on July 12th, and we're going to be near that as we head into our weekend into early next week. Now, here's a look at the skies, and you can see that haze continues. No change on that. We should be right around 93 this time of year. We will be above that today, but the record of 112 will not be set, and that was set back in 1955. Satellite and radar showing you clear skies for the interior part of the state. Did see a little bit of coastal fog this morning, but mostly sunny skies expected this afternoon. 93 in Sacramento today, 98 in Fresno, 70s down to the south, and where we really find the heat, Vegas at 109, 108 in Phoenix. Now the beaches are the place to be. Sunny skies this afternoon, 73 on the high, and northwest wind 10 to 15. Water temperature hovering right around 62. This ridge will continue to build on in here the next several days, again peaking on Sunday, and that's where we'll be looking at temperatures near 108, 109. The entire west is under this heat. For us, we have the excessive heat warning. That's all of Kern County, not just the valley, and this is going through Monday at 8 p.m. And again, I can't tell you enough, if you have to work out in this heat, and I know a lot of you do, avoid direct sunlight, take the frequent breaks, make sure you're staying hydrated, very important, and limit any strenuous outdoor activities as much as you possibly can. Here's a look at the air quality for today. Unhealthy for sensitive groups, your AQI at 143. Our pollen is also high for you allergy sufferers at 10.4, and our UV index at 9.8. Here's a look at the daytime highs today. Yesterday we were at 95. Today 97 in Bakersfield, Delano, McFarland, 95 out in Taft. For the mountains in the Kern River Valley, a northwest wind 5 to 10. 85 in Frazier Park. Tehachapi at 90 today for the Kern River Valley near 102 in Weldon. 98 for Lake Isabella. Into the desert, sunny skies, 102 in Mojave, 107 in Ridgecrest, your extended forecast, and here you have it. 101 tomorrow, and then right near 106 on Saturday, 108 by Sunday. A little cooler next Wednesday. For the mountains, we'll peak in the upper 90s Saturday, Sunday. 80s, though, return next Wednesday, so that's good news. And then for the Kern River Valley, we'll be right near 107 Saturday, Sunday. So as we head into the weekend, just take it easy out there and try to stay out of the heat as much as you possibly can. We'll send it back over to you.
Bakersfield College kicked off its 2020-2021 Distinguished Speaker Series this morning. Today, students and community members got to hear from Freddie Laviardi, a nationally recognized science, technology, engineering, and math educator. Laviardi was also the subject of the documentary Underwater Dreams. He was featured in movies like Spare Parts and Dream Big. Back here in your 17 Business Watch, a glimmer of hope as jobless claims fall below 1 million, although the numbers are still hard to stomach. 881,000 people filed for unemployment last week. More than 1 million people filed for unemployment in the previous week. This comes as the pandemic continues to force many businesses to slash jobs. A report released this morning from the Department of Labor suggests the economy is still struggling to sustain a recovery and rebuild a job market that was devastated by the recession. In total, 13.3 million people are currently receiving unemployment. Disney says everyone will get to see Mulan for free, if you can wait a few months, that is. The live-action remake is premiering tomorrow on Disney Plus for an additional $30 on top of the monthly subscription price for the streaming service. But as of December 4th, all subscribers will be able to watch the film at no additional cost. The movie was shifted from theaters to Disney Plus due to the pandemic. Last month, Disney said research shows Mulan could help boost subscriber growth for Disney Plus, which launched last November. Finally, here at noon, you can help make the birthday wishes of a World War II veteran come true today by honoring him with a birthday parade. Marvin Belchers, Air Force World War II veteran, and today is his 95th birthday. There's going to be a birthday parade for him this evening at 5:30. He lives by North High, and everyone who wants to participate is asked to stage around 5:15 tonight along the curb just north of the Mormon Church along McCrae Street. A big happy birthday to Marvin. We met him yesterday when we covered the 75th anniversary of the end of World War II and got to talk to him and several other World War II veterans at the ceremony yesterday. So a big happy birthday to him, and we hope a lot of people show up.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, this is 17 News at Noon.
The 17 News at Noon podcast is a production of KGET and Nexstar Media Group. For more on all of the headlines in today's show, head to kget.com.